guys, welcome back to the channel Final Ways, to the channel that brings you the best and the best of every sport analysis, fans reaction, pre and post match analysis, and of course, match in-depth analysis. Don't forget my all social media platforms on Facebook, Final Ways 931, on Twitter known as X, Final Ways 931, on TikTok, Final Ways 931, and of course, our YouTube page, Final Ways 931. We want you to comment, like, and share our videos. We don't just want you to watch. As Final Whistle is the short plugs to give you fresh updates regarding sporting activities. And I'm here with my two brothers, AY.
Yeah.
AY Baba, Ogochukwu.
My bro.
Yes, still on the African qualifiers against Libya. One of our players is in the news, and all the way from Italy, Atalanta, as his coach, Gasperini, the head coach of Atalanta, has come outside to give his thoughts on the upcoming awards, both the Ballon d'Or and the CAF awards, and majorly on the Ballon d'Or ranking. You know, they are down to the last 30, and the votes are still on. And Final Whistle, as a crew, we have actually casted our own vote for our boy Ademola Lookman. I'm sure you did the same.
Yeah, I did.
Ademola Lookman, you vote.
Of course, now former Everton star.
Yes, Final Whistle have done justice to that, as we want our boy to finish high than what we actually have on ground. And the coach has come out to give his word of support. In his word, let me just read. He said, "My personal Ballon d'Or vote would go to Ademola Lookman. His magic skills help us to win the Europa League." That's all true, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, now it is visible to the blind. You understand? And crystal clear to the deaf.
Yes.
The Ballon d'Or Ademola Lookman secured the Europa League victory for Atalanta, one of their biggest heritage, historical heritage that they've probably not had in a long while. So I think the coach did justice by voting for Ademola Lookman as expected. So I expect every other person to do the same. I think he deserves it. Having had those bad runs in the English league, from Everton to Fulham, and then they actually at the point they actually blackmailed him as one of the flops. So I think he took it up from there. He didn't allow that to probably overshadow him, and then he actually stepped up and then secured them whatever for Atlanta. Yeah, so far so good. I feel like the coach did what it was right to do by voting for Ademola Lookman.
Okay, that's good. I even like the idea that I actually made it public. Yes. Another thing to actually vote and don't make it public. So I like the fact that it's in the news and is giving the ginger to one of their best players. So Ogochukwu, considering the fact that we are down to the last 30 and Ademola Lookman is the only African on this list now, where are we tipping Ademola Lookman, or where are we seeing realistically? Where are we seeing him finish?
Now we're down to the last 30. So we have the likes of Erling Haaland, we have Vinicius, we have Rodri, and a whole lot of other Saka, Declan Rice, and all that. But if we're being sincere with ourselves, Ademola Lookman won. He finished second in the continental distinct competitions. Then went ahead to win the Europa League. Apart from winning the Europa League, an added hat trick on the Europa League game. So I think he's a bit higher than certain players. Take for example, Erling Haaland. Win this thing.
He just won the league.
He just won the league. He did not win the Champions League. Norway did not do anything. So I'm expecting he should finish ahead of Erling Haaland.
Okay.
That's one person off the list. And I'm looking at Vinicius. Vinicius won the Champions League. True, they won the La Liga. Fine and good. Where did Brazil finish in the Copa America? I see the angles I'm coming out from. So, mind you, we've had about 5 of our players or thereabouts that have been in the Ballon d'Or nomination. But if we are being sincere with ourselves, the most recent one that finished 8th, Victor Osimhen,
yes.
He just won only the Scudetto for Napoli.
And the
high goal scorer, yeah? Haven't not won that for 30 years. But Ademola Lookman is coming with something better to the table.
Yes.
Winning them the Europa League, won, which whether we like it or not, is higher than winning the Scudetto in the ranking.
Yes. Europa League is the more prestigious.
Is a more prestigious than the domestic award, right? So he has won that, and he has also finished continentally. He finished second. When Victor Osimhen finished it, we did not go far in the AFCONs. Yes, you can agree with me on that, right? So I think we're going to see Ademola Lookman go a bit above what Victor finished, and wherever he finishes above that is good by me. Because whether we like it or not, some of us know, let's be realistic, he might not win it, but inshallah we're going to see a leap
Okay, above what we actually have.
above what we have on ground, and which is going to be a plus for us.
Okay, guys, Ugochukwu and AY. You know, we have talked about these awards and we talk about it, how it actually favors attackers more than the
Than
midfielders. And
yeah,
because of the goal contribution, we have seen the assist tally and goal tally. And I won't lie to you, Adema Lookman is up there.
yeah.
31 goal contribution in a team like Atlanta. No disrespect to Atlanta, but I feel that they are known better for their defensive ability than their offensive ability. And if we're looking at Adema Lookman, like you rightfully said, you're rocking at the Everton JC. He has been in England and he was labeled the flop.
Yeah, it was.
And we think he has actually modernized his game.
Yeah,
He's one of those wingers that typically now and in the modern way of football now, you can actually, if he wants to go old school, he can whip in crosses. If he wants to do the modern type cutting, he can actually do that. He was the player to actually inflict defeat in Bayer Leverkusen's run last
Unbeaten run, yeah.
season. So looking at his goal tally now, compared to the likes of Vinicius, Rodrigo, Tony Cruz that are there, are we expecting him to finish ahead of Carvajal that is in the list? Are we expecting him to finish ahead of Rodrigo that is in the list? Are we expecting him to finish than Saka that is in the list, than Cole Palmer that is on the list?
Saka is on the list.
Saka is on the
Because
list.
Saka, what are you saying, man?
But last of the list, Cole Palmer is still on the
I have
list.
to be sure.
Carvajal is still on the list. So Carvajal
Declan Rice.
now. Carvajal is exactly. Declan Rice is still on the list. No. So you see, I'm coming in agreement with what Hugo said. We're looking at, if not that same 8th position, higher than 8, because what he actually achieved is actually more than what Osimhen actually did to finish in the top 8. So can we say that the competition dropped from that time till this time, or is still the same power?
No, it's still the same point. I will say the competition drops, but whether we like it or not, they will still rate attackers ahead of defenders. So I expect him to finish ahead of the Carvajals, because that's how it has been. The goal contribution is very important, and then how the goals came and the competitions that you scored the goals, the stage, and then so many other factors would be looking to, like somebody scoring an hat-trick in a final against a team that has not been beaten in a whole season. That says a lot. So I expect him to finish ahead of all of those defenders. If I say ahead of Saka now, my Arsenal brothers will feel like
Saka didn't win nothing now.
He didn't win. He didn't win. He second continental this thing. He was the second, but he did not win the league. Did not win any other trophy. So I think
that was why I was shocked when
he should finish above.
That was why I was shocked when they said he was on the list. So I don't know how he managed to enter the list.
We know the boy is good.
Yes, no doubt. But
I believe Ademola Lookman should finish ahead of him. He should finish ahead of Declan Rice, my player as well.
Okay. Finally, before we go, because I can see my production man at the background give me time. Your own rating now. Where do you expect him to finish?
Like I said, if Allah wills it, he should finish 5, 6, 7.
No, I want a number.
Ya Allah. Let's go for 6.
6. Yeah, give me your top 6 now. With Ademola Lookman 6. Who is the 5th for you?
The 5th for me should be Rodri.
4th,
Erling Haaland. 3rd, Kylian Mbappe. 2nd, let's see. 2nd. Yeah.
Bellingham.
No, I'm sorry. Bellingham should go 3rd.
Okay.
Bellingham should come 3rd.
Okay. Mbappe
2nd.
Then 1st.
Vinicius.
AY. What position are we looking at the moment?
1st.
Yes.
No, it's not about being the brother. This person, young man, I don't understand. Ademola Lookman 1st over Vinicius Junior, over Kylian Mbappe, over Erling Haaland, over
Rodri, Carvajal, Tony Cruz.
The Sakas can come afterwards. Let them pick the last step.
That way. Well, guys, I've heard them all. The Sakas, the Palmers, and the rest. But regardless, this production is based on Ademola Lookman, and Ugochukwu rightfully said if he believes that Ademola Lookman actually finish and actually top what Osimhen actually did last 2 seasons, that Ademola Lookman will finish 6th, and in AY words, 1st. Let's see if that will come into play. Like we said, the voting is actually on. The final who have done their best to support our brother. You guys can also do the same. Go and vote Ademola Lookman, because your vote will actually keep him in the ranking. If not to win it in the ranking, it's based on vote that they'll actually rank him. And that's all from us on this production. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and now X, and of course our YouTube page. Don't just watch our videos. Want you to like, share, and of course drop your comments in the comment section so that we can know how to better our production. See you guys.
Why you give this guy 5 now? Why?
Make I not talk through this.
See you guys.